Welcome to Atlanta Tarot. This is the Tarot forecast for Cancer for the month of October, including late September 2025. So Cancer, we are in the air sign of Libra. So there's going to be lots of communication going on, lots of ideas floating around, lots of balancing, trying to balance everything up in your world, as Libra is the Justice card, very karmic as well. So lots of events may come through, you know, actions that were made in the past, and now we get the consequences, which can be irritating at times, but that's what it's like in the Libra season. You are in your fourth house, which is your natural house of Cancer. So it's very much about house, home, mothers, mothering. It's like the kitchen of the house, if you know what I mean. So let's see the messages. A bit tired, not really tired. Lots been going on here and you need to reset. The energy levels are sort of hovering in the red zone, which is never good for anybody because we feel depleted. And we feel like, oh my God, I don't have the energy for that. That's because there's been a lot going on for you. So no better time than to spend the time at home and just recalibrate. That energy will return, but for the next 4 weeks, just try and, you know, lessen all the activity. Sort of relax a bit more. So let's see what comes for you, Cancer. So where you are right now. Nine of Wands. Yes, you have been incredibly busy. A lot of energy being expanded. You're almost over the line. It's the marathon card. It's the 41K, 1K to go. When we get this card, we feel like, oh my God, I've nearly completed it, but I've still got that last leg to run. I've still got that last leg to finish. And I really am on a low ebb. But you know what? You will do it, because that's what we do as humans. We just come over the top and do the impossible sometimes. And literally, there's no such thing as impossible. So you're nearly there, whatever that means to you, whatever projects have been going on, whatever sort of. But Wands is always physical energy and moving forward with force, power, positivity. So don't give up, just get over that line. What's influenced that to come in is the Four of Swords. So yeah, very much a card of this next 4 weeks is all about being an observer, being a spectator, not a participator, because you need, this is the card of rest. It's the card of just sitting back and watching the world go by, if you like. You're still working, you're still doing your daily stuff, but you're sort of disengaging to a point with your mental acuity and going, no, I'm just going to observe this. And you're very intuitive beings, the Cancerians. Your water, your planet, your element is water. So you run off intuition. So this month it's saying kick back and enjoy just watching or observing. And recalibrate that energy. What was going on in August, September? We had the King of Wands. Well, whenever he comes in, this strong masculine energy, you can be sure that it's high voltage sort of stuff going on with him. He's very much a leader. It can be male and female too with this card. It can talk about either male or female, but yeah, it looks to me like there's been a lot going on for you energetically, in terms of physical energy, in terms of moving forward, in terms of getting people moving, inspiring people, all that kind of thing. And that can be really draining to a point where you just think, oh my God, I don't have another bit. But you've been doing that, so hence you are where you are now, going, oh my God, will I get over the line? Yes, you will. But that's the energy that's been driving in the last 4 weeks prior to this where we are right now. Okay, let's go see recent events. More wands, so great foundations here. Much room for expansion and growth. It's also a travel card, this card. So maybe looking forward to some sort of respite, or travelling over the Christmas period, which is coming up very quickly. But it's also about just knowing that you're on a good, solid foundation with whatever it is you're doing, despite the lack of energy or, the rush that's been going on, as we can see here with all these wands. It's been extremely busy. So a really nice card to just remind yourself that you're on strong footing. So, just, what's that word? Expand and grow. Off you go. The lesson you'll be learning this 4 weeks. Page of Cups. So the pages are little messengers. They're little seedlings, really, that we just sort of plant. And then, of course, emotional, because it's cups and it's your sort of home life, or you belong to the cups people. So it's about feeding and growing, and it's about sparks of, just meeting somebody or having people in your corner that really sort of ignite that sort of, closeness or soulmate kind of energy, or someone that, people that just really sort of give us that energy to go, look, it's okay, get back into who you are, sort of thing. Realign yourself with your cups energy. Could be children. Usually it's children, and they're always very interesting, out of the mouths of babes. But it's not necessarily, that's just sort of figurative, that get that back, and it's coming back this month after all this activity you've been up to. You need to land back in your own sort of pond, so to speak. Near future. And 10 of Cups. Self-fulfillment, happiness with yourself, loving yourself before, not expecting someone else to, their love to sort of rescue you or support you. It's just about knowing that you yourself have that power and energy to be happy within yourself. And then if you're lucky enough to have somebody to share that with, that's great. But that's the main premise of it, is self comes first. If it doesn't come from self, well, it can be troublesome, as we know, just being with partners and expecting a lot of things from them, and it's like, no, really, just expect from yourself, and then others can be coming along with you rather than supporting you or rescuing you. Nice card though, especially going from that to that, it's perfect. Let's see what's happening that you're not realising. Good news is on the way. Another page, so another messenger, a little messenger coming in to say whatever it is you're waiting for is just about to drop. So it's great. So don't lose faith. Just think, okay, it's fine. Good news is coming. I'll be hearing something positive about what I'm sort of waiting for very soon. But it's also a very energetic card, and wands. How many? 1, 2, 3, 4 wands, 5 wands. So a lot of movement, a lot of energy coming through for you. How others see you. Indecisive about a little matter. There's a blockage here. And maybe it's waiting for this news to arrive. So we need to unblock that blockage by making the decision. It's not a massive life-changing decision. It's just a small decision that you've been umming and ahhing about. And now it's time to go. Action, please. No more sort of swirling around in the brain. That's not good for water people. They lead by emotion and intuition. This intellectual stuff and in their head too much is a bit weird for them. They're not really at home with that. So make that decision. Or maybe this is somebody waiting for you to make a decision. So just make it, and then the flow will return, but at the moment it's stuck. Positive feelings. Oh, travel, holidays, short trips. The lovely Sagittarian card of the Knight of Wands, more wands. So looking forward to trips, lots of short trips, going here, going there, but just travel card at least. But just like a lot of fun, a lot of movement, and you're feeling positive about this. So maybe you're just looking forward to a break in the next, 8 weeks until the holiday season begins. But this is positive, and this is something to keep your eye on whilst just sort of recuperating from all this burst of energy that you've been dealing with in the last couple of months. So brilliant. So Sagittarian too. So that energy's coming in soon, which is great, and great for travelling and trips and seeing people and having fun and just, throwing caution to the wind. The outcome. Oh, beautiful Ace of Cups. So reconnecting with somebody really important to you, or just you have these cups, or just somebody, like if you're single, there is a high chance that you will connect with somebody that you've never met before, but you feel like you just are drawn to them, or it could be someone from the past coming back through and just giving you that sort of uprush. Aces are new beginnings of the uprush of, this is great. I'm reconnecting with my true self. I feel good after all this energy, and now my cup's energy is coming back, or favourite people, reconnecting or meeting new people that can really sort of lift your spirits in that sort of soulmate connection too. It can be platonic, or it can be intimate, which either it doesn't have to be like a relationship. It can be with just platonic people as well. Okay, I think I'm just going to put a clarifier on that Four of Swords. That's the influencing card, just to see another reason, or the underlying reason why you need that sort of step back and have a bit of a rest and a meditate for the next 4 weeks. Let's see what we have. The Water Fairy. Feelings and emotions. There you go. You're swamped by cups. Number 28. When the Water Fairy swims up to you with her liquid magic, she reminds you that emotions and feelings may be running the show. She asks you to consider how you really feel about things and why. She also reminds you that you are not your feelings, you are the one experiencing them. Remember that as water flows, emotions change. The Water Fairy tells you that it's time to lose your rigidity. Be fluid and willing at times to compromise and allow change to happen. Remember that feelings are the fuel for manifesting. Be certain that you want to create what you're feeling. Allow your feelings to pass through and focus on the positive. The Water Fairy longs to smile at you in reflection. Thank you so much, Cancer. I will just ask you though, I want to grow the channel. It's been a bit slow lately, so I would really appreciate if you have not subscribed. Can you please subscribe? Can you please leave a comment if you feel the need to? Positive, negative, it's all accepted. And just like it. It will help to grow this channel. Thank you very much. Have a great 4 weeks.